Hello, hello. Welcome in, my beautiful Cancers, my beautiful sign of Cancer. Thank you for stopping by, for viewing my video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please do that for me. It really will help these videos get moving. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing, and we are doing your collective reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of September 22nd. This week, I will be using the charms, as well as the Red Dragon Pendragon deck. It's really the Llewellyn deck, but I lovingly call it the Red Dragon Pendragon deck. Okay, so I have this yellow plate here because these charms don't show up as well on the wooden desk. I can see them much better if I use that plate. I really need something darker, but I didn't have anything. That was the only thing I could find. So please do remember, this is a collective, not a one-to-one. So please do take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages from the charms that we have for my beautiful Cancers for the week of September 22nd? I'm going to try to use something a little different each week. Last week it was the coffee cup. This week it's charms. I don't know what it will be next week, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay, Cancer. The sign of Cancer, week of September 22nd. Messages, please. What do you want my beautiful Cancers to know from these charms? What are the messages? Anything else? Anything else that you want to bring out for my Cancers? Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, peace. 2 keys. They look almost exactly alike. Peace is the key, right? Horse, freedom, stamina, beauty, butterfly, transformation, skull and crossbones, something toxic. Okay, what is this? Okay, love, miracle, believe, and grace. Love, miracle, believe, and grace. Okay, let me make sure nothing else went out. Okay, so peace. Yeah, peace is the key, right? I feel like they want me to put peace in the middle of these 2 keys. So how do we achieve peace, right? This week of September 22nd, you may find it challenging to find peace, to feel peace, to have peace, to get peace, and to give peace. Thank you, Spirit. Peace is achieved when we are able to not, not assertively butt heads with another, right? Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody is walking their own path, right? We cannot force our views and opinions onto another person. That is something that each and every one of us has to find for ourselves. What means peace to me may not mean peace to someone else. You know, some people may find peace in playing video games, and that may be a trigger. Some people may find peace in reading a book, and maybe you hate to read. So my point is, we all have different peace points, is what my guides are giving me. Everybody has their peace point. What is peace for them? You need to find the key of what peace is for you. What gives you peace, right? So that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is leaving people alone in their own, let me rephrase that. Leaving people alone to find their own peace, right? Getting angry at another person is not going to achieve peace for either one of you, right? And I know things are tough right now in the world with a lot of things going on, but lashing out and being angry and throwing hate around is not going to achieve that, okay? So Cancers, in the week of the 22nd, like I said, I feel like you're going to be challenged as far as that goes. The horse signifies freedom. It signifies strength, stamina, because horses can run and go for a long time without needing anything, right? And horses are just beautiful. They're my favorite animal on the planet. And then you have the butterfly. That's transformation. So something in you or in your life or in your circumstances may be beginning to transform in the week of the 22nd. Then you have that skull and crossbones. This is just a hint, maybe a red flag, that there may be something or someone that's toxic. Toxicity can come from another person. It can come from a job. It can come from even a mentor or a teacher. You may have looked up to somebody or put somebody on a pedestal, and suddenly they become toxic to you. This means that you are growing, changing, and evolving. So we don't want to get upset about that. We just want to walk away from it. Okay. So Cancers, whatever the toxicity is in your life, you just need to leave that behind, no matter what it is, whatever it is for you. It's going to be different for every person watching. It could be a specific food. It could be over-exercising. Whatever is not giving you the feeling of peace. So it's funny, I put the toxic thing is right below the peace sign, right? And the peace being protected by those two keys. So whatever it is for you, you will need to walk away from that this week. Find the strength and the stamina, like the horse, to get away from there. And then you have love, you have miracle, you have believe, and you have hope. I was just making sure I was right. Love, miracle, believe, hope. Wow. I mean, can't get better than that, right? Have love, give love. Believe in the miracle. Believe in hope. Have hope. Okay? You know what? It wasn't hope, it was grace. But for some reason I said hope, and there's always a reason for everything. Also have grace. When you walk away from or leave a toxic situation, don't you become toxic also, right? That doesn't help anything. You need to leave the situation, the person, the job, the coworker, the friend behind with grace. Just simply say, this isn't working for me anymore. I need to say goodbye, but I wish you well, right? That's how we leave a situation gracefully. And this card has come up for two other signs. So for the week of the 22nd, I'm feeling like a lot of us need to share our gifts. And I don't remember which other signs it came up for, but this is a number 4, stability or stagnation, right? We stagnate when we don't share what we have, whether it be time, energy, wisdom, knowledge, whether we can teach somebody something. Maybe our gift is just loving and nurturing others. Maybe it's Reiki, massage. It could be anything. But remember in this week of the 22nd to share your gifts, my beautiful Cancers, whatever that may be, right? And it can also mean sharing the gift with yourself, right? Give yourself the gift of love, the gift of noticing miracles, right? The gift of walking away from a toxic thing, place, or person, right? Give yourself that gift. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to add to the charms and the oracle card of share the gift. I love that card because it is in the green color, which is the color of the heart chakra. 3 of Swords, that's heartache. Sometimes it's betrayal. Swords are thoughts and communication. So sometimes it's our own thoughts that are limiting us, but sometimes it is harsh conversations or harsh discussions or harsh words, because swords, as I said, are communication. Possibly there have been some harsh words said between you and another. It could have to do with that skull and crossbones charm that came out. 5 of Cups, that's looking at what you don't have instead of what you do have. 5s are change, right? And so sometimes we stare at a situation so long that we can't see the full cups that are waiting for us. If that person wearing the beautiful purple and gold and green cloak would simply turn around, they would see the opportunities in those other 2 cups that are full. 4 of cups. Another sign had this exact combination. 5 of cups and 4 of cups together. 4 of cups is similar. It's sitting there staring at what's in front of you and not seeing an offer that's coming in that may be better for you. The cup hanging from the tree while you are focusing on something else, not opening yourself up in order to receive. Page of Pentacles is some new situation in your physical, in the financial. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's too many cards, Spirit. That's a whole nother reading. All right, let me just shuffle these. 7 of Cups is too many choices. So you have 3 Cups cards out of 5. Lots of emotion coming in for you this week, my beautiful Cancers. Choices. That 7 of Cups is chaos. It's so many choices that you can't make a decision about what to do. You're thinking, I could do this or that. I could go here or there. I could take this job or that. Those types of things. 3 of Swords we already talked about. This person is sitting there. She looks very despondent. It looks like there's actually a sword in her back and she's surrounded by 2 other swords. This is a little bit different in this deck than it is in my other decks. So as I said, swords are communication. So this, you see that she looks like she's been deeply hurt. The swords are not inside her though. She has the power to get up and walk away from whatever that hurt is, right? Then we move to the 5 of Cups, which we discussed. 3 is creation and collaboration, right? So with creating and collaborating with another, you can get up and leave those 3 swords that have been hurtful. 5 of Cups, the 2 full cups are right behind, along with a bridge going to this beautiful cozy place. It looks like, because he's got this blanket or cloak on, he or she, that they may have a chill, right? Turn around, grab your full cups of opportunity, cross that bridge and move to the different place, right? Don't focus on what you've lost. Focus on what you have and how to move forward. Move straight to the 4 of Cups. So 4s being stability or stagnation. We had that in your Share the Gift card. You're stagnating when you're just so focused on something that you can't see the opportunity that's right in front of you. This cup is right there. If she, in this one, it's pictured as a woman, I think. If she would simply look up from what she's focusing on, she would see the greater opportunity there. So 4 and 5 of Cups, both cards of not seeing the opportunity. Maybe the opportunity, once you have been able to get away from this conversation or these thoughts that are limiting you, then you can see those opportunities. Page of Pentacles is just that. Pages are novices or new at something. So could be something new coming in work-wise, or your situation about money, finances, your home, the things in your physical life may be changing, right? And that's something new. And pages need to learn how to navigate that new thing, right? Learning how to navigate a new situation in the physical. 7 of Cups is too many choices. You see, she is looking up at all those cups like, okay, which one should I choose? The heart, the dove, the dragon, the laurel leaf, the castle, the snake, or the something I can't tell what it is. I think it's a crown and jewels. So there's all these choices in front of you. 7s are reflection. So in order to make the right choice, and it is going to be emotional because it's cups, you need to reflect on the choices that you've already made and see how those can play into what your next choice will be, Cancers, okay? What will your next choice be? Think about where you've been with that 7 of reflection to figure out where you should go. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, earth sign, feminine energy, powerful, creator of beauty. Beauty in the home, beauty in the yard, beauty at work, beauty everywhere. You see these flowers entwined in the tree, these flowers here, the beautiful wheat field or meadow that she's in, her gown. It's a beautiful card. The Queen of Pentacles has created beauty all around her, right? Beautiful feminine energy. So you must always remember everything that you have created that is beautiful, and using that to go forward. Page and the Queen look very similar. The golden and yellow, they are facing each other. Something new with the Page, learning some new way to be and feeling comfortable and abundant in everything that you've created, my beautiful Cancers, okay? And then your animal oracle is bee. Bees are very, very important in this world, right? We wouldn't have food, flowers, or anything that needs to be pollinated without bees, or honey. Honey being the oldest healing remedy in the world. Bee, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the Queen of Abundance. Queen of Abundance is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Abundance is the Queen of Pentacles, right? Be open to receiving the sweetness goes right back to that 5 and that 4, where those people are not seeing their opportunities that are right in front of them. All right? So, Cancers, I hope this has helped you. I truly do. For the week of September 22nd. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, or a comment. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.